So the 632 is a new skidder, a little bit bigger than our 630 model. What we've done here on the 632 is package bigger components into our existing 630 platform. So we started the back end with a bigger grapple. So it's the biggest grapple in the four-wheeled skidder industry. It's 23 square foot with 152 inch tip-to-tip opening. We put a longer boom on this machine to give further reach to the logs. Then we come into high visibility arch and a bigger rear axle. That's kind of the one big change that we've made on this machine, is put a much bigger axle than what we had on our 630. So we get improved life and better productivity, more uptime. We've also incorporated some additional features into the rear axle. We put our park brakes into the axle. The machine now has axle brakes both front and rear. Drive lines to the axle increase in size. Then on the rear chassis, we've made a bunch of changes. We changed how the axle mounted so we can transfer the loads into the chassis better. We've increased the size of the cylinders all around the machine, so both arch and boom, but also the steer and the dozer cylinders. So we've made the rods and the bores bigger. Gives us more force with lower pressures on the machine. We come up into the front of the machine. There's a few minor changes up in the cab. The instrument panel is laid out a little bit differently, and we've added some additional features on the steering joystick, so we can drive the machine by trigger and have a little bit more precise control over the speed of the machine. We've put a little bit more horsepower into the machine, so 25 additional horsepower over the 630. Also strengthened some of the frames. The front frame up at the very front is strengthened a little bit. New dozer blade, and the front grille is also new, a little bit more robust. We're trying to make something that's more reliable and more productive, especially in the harsh environments that these machines will run in.